Sometimes you just got to bring vacation home. Hey guys, Tom here. Welcome back to the Underground. As you can tell from the little intro there, sometimes vacations just aren't long enough. If you watch this show at all, you know that Lisa and I, we go on vacation from time to time. We just slow down, check out, and we're the kind of people, if we have to go do something, because if we stay home on vacation, we won't relax. We'll do projects, work around the house, whatever. But we go to, our favorite place to go is the Bahamas. Excuse me. And as you can tell from what I have up there, Restaurant Cocktails, one of the places we go to all the time, it's called Sunset Beach Club in Nassau, Bahamas. It is a great little spot. It's right overlooking the water. They call it Sunset because the way you face from the restaurant, you get a great sunset every night. And we like the food, we like the drinks, we like the staff. The staff is fantastic. We always have a good time, especially our main guy, Romeo. And so today, I thought I would just give you a couple things, some of their cool drinks, just a few of them, and just kind of, this is for us to extend our vacation and for you to show you just what a good time a vacation at home can be if you are anything like me and you track cocktails. Now the first one, and I didn't bring the glass I wanted to bring, so I will just make it in this glass, is called a Bourbon Breeze. Now you wouldn't think, excuse me, you wouldn't think that like bourbon or dark spirits, whiskey, would be something that you would consider to be tropical. I mean, I certainly don't. But this one really will change your mind. Bourbon Breeze, obviously, it starts with a little bourbon. I'm going to use 2 ounces of bourbon. If I have 2 ounces of bourbon, this could get ugly, folks. All right, 1 ounce and 3/4 of bourbon. Goodbye, my friend. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of lemon. Calls for 1 ounce. That might be a bit much for this glass. That's about 3/4 of lemon. Some pineapple. Bourbon and pineapple, it's a weird combination, but I'll tell you, it really works in this drink. Some couple dashes of bitters. And then the secret ingredient is some, is it orgeat or orgeat, whatever. It's kind of like it's a cordial syrup, I mean, and it's very almondy. And the really I don't think is a substitute for it. So I'm just going to put 1 of those in there. And I'm actually going to put a little more pineapple, because that really is the extended mixer of this drink. Now you could go to the trouble of putting it in a new glass with some fresh ice. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to top it off with some ice. A little. Now they at the beach club at Sunset, they actually garnish that with a little mint as well. I don't know if the mint is an integral part of the drink. I didn't really taste it in the drink, so I think it might have just been for garnish. And again, I don't know for this one, I don't know the exact, well, fuzz. I don't know the exact proportions of this drink. I just kind of played with it a little bit to see what I think it would be. And this is my version of the Sunset Beach Club, Nassau, Bahamas, Bourbon Breeze. Next up is another drink that we're gonna make in this glass. And it is called a guava lychee martini. I did not have this specific one, our friends did, but it looked pretty good. I mean, I tasted it, I didn't drink it. So I'm going to do my best to replicate what I think is going to be close to this drink. So it starts with some vodka, and I'm going to say, since it's basically a martini, I'm going to go, I don't even know how big this is, 2.5 I'm going to go. Follow that by some guava juice, as you can imagine would go in a guava martini, 1.5 of those. Again, this is my take on it. Is it going to be perfect to the way they do it down at Sunset? Probably not, I don't know. And then a little, now, like if you can see from the menu, I'll show you a picture of the menu, it just tells you the flavors. I don't know if it's like the lychee juice or just some, I mean, this is just the juice that came in the can of lychees. It smells lychee-like. If you ever have lychees, if you go to like the Chinese restaurant, those, they're, well, you'll see. They're like the fruits that look like the little cups. And then I need some lime juice, about 1 lime. And then that's it. I need to clean up a little. Cue the band. Shake it up, shake it up. 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 Uh-oh, this one doesn't want to come out. So for this one, as you would imagine, we need a cold cocktail glass. I just happen to have one. A strainer. Now this certainly looks like the one they serve down there. I couldn't say for 100% true because, like I said, I mean, it's got the guava juice, so it's gonna be red. Now this is like a lychee, those little cup things. And that's actually, these are actually cool for Halloween too, because you can make eyeballs out of them. Just stick like a berry or something in there, and it looks like an eyeball. But I digress. And there you have it, number 2 on our trip to the Sunset Beach Club. Uh-oh, man overboard. It's not gonna stay probably, but oh well. The guava lychee martini. And finally, this is the one that I have been kind of looking forward to because this one is special. This drink is not on their menu at the Sunset. This was a drink our buddy Romeo, we went there one day. I'm sure if you go on vacation, you have your regular spots. You like to go, okay, this day I want to go to this restaurant, this day I want to go here, whatever. So we always try to hit Sunset once on our trip. So we went there on Wednesday and we saw the other bartender, we like Kimi, But we asked for Romeo, and he's like, oh, he's not. He worked whatever. And then we see him in the background. We call him over and say hi. And he says, I'm working tomorrow, so you got to come back tomorrow. So we stayed, had a good time on Wednesday, but we did go back Thursday when Romeo was working. And he made us this drink. And I'm going to make it for you. But first, I just want to let you see the master make it himself.
Here we go. Okay, I'm going. Whoa, look at the ice. Nice. Get this out of my way. Here we go.
So he called that drink a cucumber melon. Now, to me, I would say more to call it a magic melon, because here's the thing: it tastes like melon, and there's no melon in it. Like, he gave it to us, and he's like, "Okay, what's in it?" So my first thought was melon liqueur, and he's like, "No, it starts out with cucumber, and then just go to town on the cucumber. You want to mash it up, muddle it up as best you can, get all those good juices out of there." Okay, I'm going to call that good. Follow that up with some vodka. I need more vodka. God, this one's going to be hurting too. So I'm not going to use that vodka. I'm going to use, excuse me. I'm going to use, I'll use this vodka. And this is the recipe he gave me. So I'm going by Romeo's exact words on this, verbatim out of the man's mouth himself. And then the interesting is you don't use vodka, but you do use sour apple schnapps, apple pucker. Yes, it's weird, I know. So it's 2 vodka, 2 apple, and then I'll put that here for now. I'm telling you, it's weird. 2 pineapple, and do I have? No. And 1 simple syrup. And here's the other, we have another option here. Now at the end, he puts in some overproof rum. If you know, let's see, do I have some down here? Thought I did, yeah. Like we should probably talk about this one day. There's regular rum liquors that are all probably about 40% alcohol, 80 proof. And then there's rum that's called Navy Strength, which is what I have here that I never even opened yet. Navy Strength goes between, say like 70 to 100% alcohol. Oh, this one is, or no, this is a little more. This one happens to be 57% alcohol. So that would be 120, 114 proof. And then you have overproof rum, which would be here like your Bacardi 151. He put some overproof rum in it. I think that's a bit much. I'm just going to put a dab of the Navy rum in there just to be true to the drink. And then we're going to give it a go. Actually, we're going to put some ice in it first. I'm saying, why is that not jingling when I'm shaking it? Now let's give it a go.
Shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up. Push. Shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up.
Another glass. I'll use a green glass for a green drink. Oh, you know what? I need to double strain this one because you have all those cucumber particles. Oh, that didn't work out at all, did it? Oh, I made a terrible mess. And for our good friend Romeo at the Sunset Beach Club, he calls it a cucumber melon. I think it's more of a magic melon. So there you have it, guys. 3 great drinks from the beautiful Sunset Beach Club in the Bahamas. And it's time, without further ado, the best part of the day and the best part about Sunset Beach Club. Ready? Drink. We have our drinks here laid out on our Bahamian tri-colored napkins, and if you could tell, we are proud Americans, both Lisa and I, proud Americans, but we love the Bahamas. We chose that as the colors of our little pub down here in the basement at the Grantham pub. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. You have a favorite place and you kind of just let it consume you. So without further ado, cheers to the Bourbon Breeze. Again, you don't think of, actually I think it needs a little more orgeat. No, I think it's good. Sorry. You don't think of whiskey and dark spirits when you think of the tropics, but that's a really tasty drink with the pineapple, like the almond from the orgeat, and the bitters, the lemon. It just kind of rounds out the drink. It's really refreshing. I had several of these while we were there. And next, the guava lychee. Like I said, I did not have this there, but it looked really good. Cheers again. I probably have a little more lemon than they did, but it's good. I mean, I would back down the lemon and increase the guava, I think. So I have two and a half vodka, 1.5 guava, 1 lychee, lime. I would go half lime and 2 guava. Same volume, just different proportions. So let me just put a little, see if that does anything. Of course, it's not going to do anything right there. So that's what, when you look below in the description, that's going to be the recipe. 2.5 vodka, 2 guava, 1 lychee, half lime. But I mean, even the way I made it, it's still pretty good. And now this one. You will be surprised if I made this right, that this tastes like you had a drink with melon liqueur in it, and there's not a drop of melon in it. It's magic. That's why I wanted to call it the magic melon instead of the cucumber melon. But hey, it's Romeo's drink, not up to me. Oh, cheers. Cheers, Romeo. Good to see you as always. It's not as good as Romeo's, but it's not bad. And I don't get how the combination of apple pucker and cucumber makes melon, but it does. I can't explain it, but it's good. So there you have it, guys. 3 great cocktails from a great restaurant. If you go on a cruise, all cruises in the Caribbean seem to stop in the Bahamas. Get off the bus at the cruise dock. Go right around the corner. You leave the cruise port. You go around the corner. You make a right out of the cruise port. And then you make a left. You'll see all the buses there. Get on a 10 or a 12B. Tell them you want to go to Cable Beach, past Cable Beach. You want to go to Sunset Beach Club. Take you there for $1.50. Go see Romeo. Have a couple of these drinks. And then if you're there early enough, you can get the bus back to your boat, because the bus stop running 6:30, 7 o'clock. Otherwise you have to take a taxi. But you usually have to be back to your boat by like 5, so you're good to go either way. So do that, tell Romeo that we sent you, and you'll have a good time. Great food, great drinks, great atmosphere, great staff, great people that go there. It's just a really good time, and I highly suggest it if you are ever near the Bahamas, in the Bahamas, on the Bahamas, at the Bahamas. Enjoy it, you will have a good time. But if you're not going to go to the Bahamas, make sure you come here. The Grantham Pub Underground, great time. We have lots of fun. So be sure, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell. You'll be notified whenever the bar's open. You can have a good time. Come see us again and again for some fun, good drinks, and good family, friends, frivolity, festivities, and whatever else begins with an F here at the bar. But if you're going to go to the bar and you're going to drink responsibly, don't drink and drive. Come back and see us again. Until then, remember, I'll save a seat at the bar for you. Cheers.